For a person who says they have healed and moved on and don't care, this story really broke my heart.
1, 2, 3, funky.
So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Juliet. I post content every Sunday and Wednesday. So if you're not yet subscribed, please do. And don't forget to leave the notifications button on so that you're notified anytime I post a video. So today's video will be a story time while I attempt to do my makeup. So I'm not an expert. This is just basic makeup that I do on my face from what I've learned from YouTube. So I know you can't tell but I already did my brows. It's not the perfect one, but I just went in with some concealer. I laid them with some gel. It will do for now. So I'll be doing my makeup while I tell you this story. So this is a very emotional topic to me. It is something that I've never really gotten to tell someone. When I tell my friends, I usually don't go really deep into it, but this particular thing really broke my heart kabisa. So I'll be using some makeup brushes that I got from a friend. This was my birthday gift. I'll be trying to do what she did on my face during my birthday. I know I'll not even get close to what she did, but it will do. I'll just try and not look like a clown when I step out of this house. You get me? So I laid my edges. Used micellar water on my face before going in and doing my eyebrows. I asked May, her name is May, Makeup by May. So I asked her if I could use the serum, the face serum, as primer, and she told me yeah I could, but it's a bit pricier. So if you don't have a face serum, you can just go in with your primer, your normal primer. There are so many affordable primers in the market these days, so you could go in with that. So let's get into it. If you see me looking at this side, it's because my mirror is here, right here in front of me, so I have to look at myself while I do my makeup, otherwise I'll look like a clown, and we don't tolerate that here, girl, no. So let me just go in with my Garnier. It's the vitamin C booster serum for all skin types. So this is a person I met while I was still in high school. I was a year ahead of him, so let's call him M, because his name started with an M. So M was a friend I met. You know, when you're still in high school, these WhatsApp groups that you guys form where you just interact with different people from different places. Yeah, and that is where I actually met him. And we talked. Usually we used to talk when we came back home for the holidays. And so yeah, we became good friends. And that carried on even when I finished high school, and we continued being friends. I'd show up for him, he'd show up for me. We were really close. When I finished high school, he was still a few classes behind me. We kept in touch even as he continued with his classes. And when he finished school, we even became better friends, because now he was on his phone frequently as I was. So that was in 2018. We could help each other during the COVID year, which was 2020 I think. where I work, we usually work with teachers, to mean that when schools are closed, workflow is locked. I didn't have a phone, so I had told him, look for a phone, even if it's a second hand, because he stayed in Nairobi. I told him he could easily find a phone for me there at a lower rate and then send it to me. My budget was 20 to 15k, so he told me he would find a phone for me. He sent pictures. I told him to keep searching because I was searching for a particular phone, a Redmi. My budget, as I've said, was 15 to 20k. Let me just quickly apply summation on, or should I start with my eyes? So let me use this. No, let me use this for my eyes. So this is the palette I'm using. I got this from Jumia. It was around 250 shillings. So I'm going to, I love how the colors are not that bright. So let me go in with my favorite. This is my favorite color. So I'm not an expert, please don't judge me. I told him, look for a phone and then you'll tell me when you find one. So he told me, get a person, I'll tell you. He used to send me some suggestions, and I tell him, no, that is not the phone I want, keep searching. He was very patient with me. Kumbe we. So there was one day he sent a picture of Redmi phone. Sent me, it was a Redmi 9 phone, and he told me that this guy was selling it for 20,000. Yeah. So I told him a bargain. He bargained and told me he agreed to 18,000. So as I've told you, money was so tight. We were just surviving from hand to mouth. There was no savings. I had been saving. This is money I had been saving from, let's say, from when the pandemic started to around the time I told him anitafutie the form. It was around September there. So this was my savings for that period of time. So I told him I have 12 as of now, but I was expecting some money. So I told him that he should just talk with the guy. If he had some money, he should top it up for me, then I'll send him the rest, because you were tight. Kakifniko girls. So yeah, he told me, okay baby girl, tuma pesa. I remember that time we were somewhere called Yuani. We had gone to bury my friend's grandmother. So I was not settled. Yani I wasn't thinking. Mimi, when I was told, baby girl, tuma pesa, phone ishapatikana, we will send it to you. So I was talking to my friend. We were with him apo kwa the burial, and I was telling him about this phone I had gotten, and he asked me, are you sure it's legit? These people are con men. I was like, no, this is my friend. This is someone we've been through a lot together. I've known him since high school, you know. And willing to do anything to jeopardize our friendship. Kumbe baby girl. Baby girl was in for a big surprise. So I sent the money. I sent him 12,000, and I was supposed to pay the rest when the phone arrived in Kisumu. He told me, okay, baby, just chill, just chill, wait for your phone. So yeah, I was just chilling. Before that, there was a phone I was using. The phone wants to work when it wants to work. So it's because the screen was broken, and repairing it was quite some money. So I thought, instead of wasting money repairing a screen of a phone that will eventually start sumbuaring again, so I thought, why not just get another one? It wasn't new, but I'm sure it wasn't that bad. We came back from the burial. I was still talking to him. He's telling me I'm finalizing, nishakuongezea, you will pay the rest when the phone gets here. You just chill. I got you. So I was just chilling, waiting for my phone. So let me just apply some foundation and we go on. I went back to work the next day, and that was the day I was supposed to go pick my phone. From where? From town. So he told me he would send the phone via Easy Coach, but that day when I called him, he told me he had some problems, so he wasn't able to go and take the phone to the station. I said, okay, remember, I trust this guy. I'm so sure that I'll eventually get this phone. So I tell him to send me the receipt, because when you send a parcel via Easy Coach, you're usually given what? A receipt. So he tells me, just chill, nakutumia receipt. So he goes, he sends me a receipt. I see the receipt, it says Easy Coach very well. I have an aunt who works in Easy Coach parcels for Kisumu. So I send her the image of the receipt, and I tell her, hey auntie, check for me this particular parcel a friend of mine has sent me. From where? From Nairobi. She says, okay darling, let me check it out for you, I'm sure it's there, don't worry. So she checks. At first she doesn't find the parcel, but she tells me that maybe haijakuwa updated to the system. So I'm going in with my blender. I got this today. If you guys saw what blender I was using in the past, you will cancel me. Cancel, baby, cancel. So I bought this one today. I waited, and the guy was like, well, chill, kwani you don't trust me? Your parcel is coming. Just chill. Wait for your phone. They will notify you when the parcel gets to Kisumu. So I am so relaxed. I am at work, I'm working vizuri, but something didn't feel right. I don't know why, but immediately I sent the money, my eyes just opened, like, could I just have been a victim of conning? So in my whole life I never imagined that I would fall, I will ever be a victim of con men or con women, because my circle is so small and most of my friends are not even around me, and I rarely interact with different people. So anyway, let me not go outside the story. I don't know when it was. I think it was on a Tuesday. So I get a notification telling me that my parcel has arrived. Mio. So I take a matatu to town. I go to United Mall and I'm given my parcel. So on the same day, I was also delivering something to my friend. I don't know if she was bringing me something or I was giving her something, but there was something being given around. So I tell her, hey mama, there's something that has been sent by a friend, let me just quickly pick it. But she saw me so worried, like she asked me, kwani why do you look so worried? Kwani? Then I told her I've been expecting it and I feel like there's been some foul play. But she told me, wait, chill, go pick your parcel. So she waited for me outside while I went inside. My aunt wasn't on duty that day, so I went in and picked my parcel, but the guys were looking at me like, hey, what's in here? It's quite light, it's quite light. The pressure was getting worse and worse. Like I was so excited to open this package, and they looked so worried, like they pitied me or something, like They already knew that, mama, there is nothing in there. So me, I went outside, we opened it with Becky. That is where everything just blew up. So inside was something related to a phone. Not a phone, guys, not a phone. So what he had put in there was, you see when you have phones and then the upper part, the way phones usually open, like you have the upper part where it has the screen and the lower part that sometimes has the battery and the other things. So he had only packed the upper part of a phone. like a spare part of a phone. He had packed it vizuri. I broke down. I literally broke down, but I didn't want my friend to see me crying. My eyes are already watering. I told you this is a very emotional topic for me. This is so emotional. So I thank God that at that time we were wearing masks, so I put on my mask like up to here. But what was going on inside? There was a river flowing. It was flowing and flowing. So I told Becky, Mama, let me just rush back to my workplace. My boss is expecting me back. I told him I'd go pick a parcel, chap, and then I go back to work. So she was so worried. She's like, are you okay? Niende na wewe, should I come with you? And I was telling her, no, just go back. I don't like people seeing me crying because I look disgusting. Yeah? So I went, I got into a matatu. I sat on that car seat that is usually on its own, and all this time my head was like this outside and my mask was here, and I was crying like I was being paid, yo. I was crying. I thank God for these masks. I thank God for this mask, because if the other passengers saw me the way I was crying, they will stop the car, park it, and start questioning me on why I was crying so hard. So I got back to work. I got back on my seat and I started crying. And my boss was like, why are you crying? And I told him everything. Like, I think he's the first person, a few of the first people that I've ever told this story deeply, like went into details. And so I told him everything and he was so sympathetic. He was like, do you want to go home and all that? And I was like, no, let me just sit here. If I go home I'll just continue crying. I called M. At first he wasn't picking up. He didn't pick up like until the third time the phone rang. So I was like, what is this? What did you do? And he was like, what did I do? So I sent you the phone. And I was like, what phone? So did you send? What phone did you send, Jamani? Is this where our friendship has reached? Like, I thought we were friends. I thought you were my brother. Hey, you're my brother. And I was like, wewe acha maneno, mimi nimetuma simu. If there's a problem, maybe go ask how watu wa Easy Coach. I was like, no, they couldn't have done this to me. Like, those people are so discreet. They don't even touch your packages once you put it on that paper that they give you to put it in. And the package came sealed. So when did they get time to open my package and remove a phone and put that thing they put in there? So I just hung up. There was nothing he was really telling me, like, and I was getting mad and agitated, so I just didn't want to deal with it. I went home. I did what? Cried. So I cried and cried and cried, and I kept that package as a reminder of what your friends can really do to you. So I'm still healing. I think I have healed. Look at my eyeliner. I'll redo it after this video. So he didn't try reaching out. Okay, there was a time he texted me on WhatsApp asking me what went wrong, and I just didn't want to deal with abuses or hurling abuses at him. So I just left things at that. I don't know how life is treating him so far, but I don't wish him bad. I don't know why he did me dirty like that. So I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but let me just go in with the concealer. So for a person who says they have healed and moved on and don't care, this story really broke my heart. Like I never imagined in my life that a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, would ever do this to me. And mind you, this is someone I had never met and trusted so bad. So to a point where you trust someone you've never met with your money, it really makes you understand how close me and Em were. I don't know why he chose to throw all our friendship away, because I really loved him as a brother, as a friend, and I would have done anything for him. If times were hard and he needed money, he didn't have to go through the process of doing that to me. Remembering that I had told him countless times that work was low, money wasn't coming in and all that. Like, I shouldn't have gone through that process. Like, I would have tried to help him like I did in the past. Nothing would have changed. This is someone I would have come through for. Wow, I look crazy. Look at my eyeliner. I don't really know how to apply eyeliner. I just and yeah. So I would have come through for him like so willingly. Anyway, we're still here. Like it really was an eye opener. I have a big problem with letting people in, like being close with people. I really usually question a lot of things. By the time I let you in and let you be a friend of mine, I have really thought about it. I went ahead and worked hard. So the good thing about what happened is that things got a little better. Sorry about this. Things got a little better after that. It's like God was rewarding me for not throwing insults at him or carrying out revenge on him, which I don't know how I would have done it. So he really came through for me, blessed me. I was able to get a new phone. This doesn't look good at all. I was able to get a new phone, and yeah, so that was my story. That was how I got conned. I don't know if you guys have similar stories, and if you find it hard trusting friends. So, but I have really come to make good friends, and I am so happy for that. I lost a friend who I never thought I'd lose. It might not seem like a huge amount for you, but for that time, with how the situations were, that was so much money. That was money I could have done so much with. But we move. I hope you enjoyed this video. There are a few people who have been done dirty by their friends, or people they've never, or online friends. But baby, we move. We move. So I'm just done. Let me just go in with my setting spray. So this is the setting spray that I'm using. I am not a makeup artist, girls. I am not. Please don't look up to me when it comes to makeup. And I'm done. Let me just dab. I don't have a setting powder, so this will do for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. As I said before, I post videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, so don't forget to subscribe so that you see this pretty face. Please guys, rate this look out of 10. What would you give this look? I'm afraid, but please rate it. Please let me know. And yeah, take care of yourself. I love you, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.